Hello, everyone, and welcome to something I honestly wasn't expecting to be streaming tonight. The Case of the Golden Idol. So, I was planning on streaming Hollow Knight tonight, but I discovered that this game existed today, and on hearing it was an Obra Dinn and really liking that game and Outer Wilds, uh, I knew that I had to get on its app. So, yeah, we're gonna embark on a mysterious mystery. I have no idea what this game is about aside from the concept that you're solving mysteries of all these deaths related to the idol, and I want to keep it that way. Yeah, with highlights. I don't like pixel hunt. Prologue: interrupt termination of contract. Exploring. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Oh god, those eyes. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. God damn this name. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Oberon Geller, Esquire Albert Cloudsley. A pipe. A dagger. Okay. Let me up the volume. A tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Bag of medical instruments and some medicine. Golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Ah! A scalpel? Okay, that's the same contract. Clue has been added to the thinking panel. Ruins of Xenopolis, Bay of Shadows, Horn of Finger, Horn of Thumb. Okay. A medicine bottle. Okay. Oberon Geller is the doctor. This guy had medicine and a scalpel. So that's Oberon Geller. That's Albert Cloudsley. Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Okay, there's 2 islands out there. So based on the map, this would be the Horn of Thumb. Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Horn of Thumb on Monkey Paw Island. His role has been fulfilled, no hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. An abrupt termination of contract. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. A ring with a ruby. This man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. A horse is running in the yard. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. This has been added to the thinking panel. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Hey, Dog Nozzle. August 22nd, 1786. 12 o'clock, woke up a beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 1400, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 1600, changed to my hunting attire. 1700, rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today and returned home. 1800, changed to my researching attire. 1900, changed to my dining attire. Oh. 2000, had a tasty beef loin for supper. 22:30, filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Okay, so yeah, that's obviously Sebastian Cloudsley. So yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with this game, Dog Nozzle. It's called The Case of the Golden Idol. I found out about it today on Polygon's Top 50 Games of the Year. Yes, this is an Obra Dinn-like, I've been told. And it was number 3 on Polygon's Top 50 Games of the Year, and it seemed so up my alley that, yeah, neither have I, and I'd want to know nothing about it going in. This clue's been added to the thing panel. Okay, that's a portrait. Woodshire. Crow Tower. Black. So yeah. We are solving like 12 cases. This was the first one, the tutorial, where these 2 guys were on an island, Monkey Paw Island, so subtle, where I knew what you were plotting, you snake. This guy, Albert Cloudsley, pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Horn of Thumb on Monkey Paw Island. There was a stipulation in the contract about golden statues. And in his bag, there was the idol. So presumably that's why he killed him. And now we are on to here. All rickety ladder. August 23rd. Henry Clover. Lead poisoning. Okay, so that is dining attire. What were his three? That would have been his hunting attire and his research attire. Then. Okay. Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of... This has got to be Blackfield because there's a river in the background. Passed away in his bed. Okay, he was in his researching attire. He fell from a ladder. Cause of death was a head wound. Okay. Head wound. I mean, that's dining attire. Thing with a roof. This is the 23rd. And he hadn't done anything. Oh, researching. Oh, because of that. That's not stuff from hunting. Yeah, you're right. He does have boots on. So, if he was hunting... Probably fell from a horse. Scroll's been fulfilled. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Okay. The dramatic departure of an outsider. This is the art I saw. That was in the blurb for the game. Scorched horse brush. Scorched knife. Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing monkey men. Monkey man, property of Pear Brothers. What the blazes? Honest Jockey. Or is that Faki? Club Derby, race 3, win, Raging Sultan, wager 35 pounds. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. Sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. That. Pain, the Green Lantern symbol in that. Okay. Ring with a ruby. 1 pound, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. E.C. Saddlebag. Dagger. 2 shillings and a penny. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming. Do it properly, you lazy oafs. What an unexpected turn of events. Embroidered handkerchief with EC on it. 3 pounds and 3 shillings. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Gorin is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. London Gazette, Monday, September 7th, 1786. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. And a stiletto blade. Okay, so that is Edmund Cloudsley. Ooh, 2 screens. Yeah, it's getting more complicated fast. Batley, Cloudsley, Hubert. Fat Lord, the Pear Twins. Nicholas Maker, attorney. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. Ruby, 2 shillings, 3 pence. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th, 1786. Edmund Cloudsley, Rose Hubert, Sebastian Cloudsley, Peter Batley, Willard Wright. Okay, Edmund Cloudsley, oldest. Rose Hubert, married. Sebastian Cloudsley, testate. Beatrix Batley, married. Peter Batley, Willard Wright, associate. All 4 inheritors are present. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day. Do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Okay, so that is Nicholas Maker. My apologies. It can be so bad here sometimes. Shamal Bot, Simasana Atisi. 6 rings with various stones, 4 pounds, a fan, an ornamented guitar blade. I love that. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Don't be afraid. Okay. Dear Willard Wright and Rose Hubert. Who's Matt? I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath notes from the search I've undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish a public under both our names. Bequeath you the gold. Okay. Yeah, okay. Six. Spinning Jenny. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet, to date, the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255, Blackguard and Buck loans. Okay. Okay, we met so rarely after you left for colonies, therefore I bequeath you my savings lying in the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Okay, so that one is addressed to Edmund, my late sister. Sebastian. Ah, okay, that's... So, Beatrix. Or not. Oh, or is it... It's gotta be Rose, then. Because this is why. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. That is to Peter Batley. Bequeath you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Okay. So Edmund and Willard Wright. Okay, and that's the Batley house. She must be Rose Hubert. Okay, therefore I bequeath to my savings lying in the Blackfield Manor House. We met so rarely. Okay, so Then the last person we figured out. Okay, so this is Edmund because he's the political guy. This is Peter because he's in debt. This guy got the golden idol. And the only four left, there's Rose and Willard. So Willard one guy has the idol, and that has to be Willard then. Which means this has to be Rose. Okay. Then this is Willard Wright. That's Rose. That's Nicholas Maker. That's Edmund Cloudsley. Oh. Peter is betting on horse racing to try and get the money back and get rid of his debt. So that 35 pounds is a substantial amount of money back then. So then this has to be Peter. So there's 3 people left. Hey, Merkleby. Yeah, that's... Oh. You're from the level. I know that, but I don't listen to that show, so I... Okay. So then these two here are the Pear brothers. David Garan. Okay. Ooh. Scorched Horse Breath. Ah. So these two are the Pear brothers. So that has to be David Garan then. Oh, that's David Garan. And these are both the Pear brothers. Ah, A and J are on the knives. That's Adam and James Pear. Okay, so died from spontaneous combustion. James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. Blank was... Okay, so... He's trying to take the idol. I was simply following orders. They were trying to take the idol. Sebastian Cloudsley's will. Okay. Okay, so based on that... Okay, so that is Peter Batley. was to get what? Will Wright. Where? I don't get it. I mean, Will Wright is the Sims guy, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, Willard Wright. Okay, okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so someone got research notes. He doesn't seem too perturbed by it. And why does he have a blade? So, if I'm guessing correctly, Edmund Cloudsley was upset. Ah, okay. Got it. Peter Batley receives aphorisms. There we go. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Oh, okay. Peter was the one who tore it up. Got it. Next chapter. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Window? Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? An old rusty half of shears, piece of stale bread, and lie low for a couple days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Trapdoor in the ceiling, empty bed, not warm. Flowers. Door does not open. Okay, let's take a look at everything up here. The door does not open. Revenge. RR. Trapdoor. Alarm, alarm, break in. Watchman's lantern. Watchman's alarm rattle. And a watchman's spear. Okay, so that. Henry Parker. Shards of glass lie in the mud. The man is not breathing. A walking cane. A ring with a ruby. To my dear Maurice. Watch is ticking. Dear Proud Beast Master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffon awake. Proud Beast Initiate. Okay, so this is Maurice someone. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. At the Little Mermaid Inn. Amazing Evans' musical performance. September 9th. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. Violin. Key. Navaja folding blade. Okay, so that is Evans. Wanted Robert Redruth. Ah, that's Robert Redruth then. There was RR Revenge RR. Tab Green or GL, don't know what that means. Blair. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Dear Oscar Boyd, September 8th. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Partially peeled lemon. Is that a Bim Bam reference? That feels like my brother and me reference. Because of the question about the student who took out a lemon and started to peel it. Large kitchen knife. Ring of various keys. September 9th. Dandelion room. Willard Wright one night. Forget-me-not room. Ash Blair. Okay, the Dandelion room. Maurice. Yeah. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. Let's keep going. I'm not 100% sure if that's based on the day. I mean, I feel like that has to be. Yeah, he had a ring with a ruby. The door to the street is shut with a latch. Oh, these three. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Small sword, hand of cards, key, 7 pence. Be calm, John. Okay, so this is John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Cards, 2 shillings, 4 pence. Key to Annie. You're beautiful like a rose, for you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine, if that makes you forever mine. Rhyming mine with mine. Rookie mistake. Your piglet, full of love. Stiletto blade. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with a servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Key, cards, 3 shillings, 2 pence, and a dagger. There is material to be discovered. Ah, the table. AGWW ME AGJB OB AGJB AB. Ah, ME. Maurice Evans. So then that does have to be Willard Wright, and he stole something from him. Ah, the tab. 4 gallon or something of wine. 4 glasses of wine, 3 glasses of wine, 1 glass. Flare green. Annie. Green. Blair. John B. Annie Green. O B, so that has to be Oscar. Willard Wright. A Ash Blair. Ah, okay, I will never gamble with something so dear to me. Gambled and lost that watch. Got it, got it, got it. Which means that has to be Maurice. I'm assuming this is keeping track of... Okay. That's Annie Green. Green, 4 glasses. Yeah. Oh, right, the letter. Oscar Boynton. And so then just through elimination of names, this has to be Ash Blair. And that is John Breed. Yeah. John Breed. Oscar Boynton. Okay. Okay, so someone... Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through the window. While John Breed and Annie Green, Ash Blair, playing cards with loud music. Fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a... Is there any... Is there... No, he didn't come in through the window because the glass is on the outside. Through the trap door? The door does not open, but there's a key in the lock. Dandelion room. Okay, that is Willard Wright. Oh, John Breed. Pleasure suite upstairs. Willard Wright. Ah! Must have come in through the door, or he locked the door. Robert locked the door behind himself and then went out the window. Come in through the door then. Remember, he was an agent, have to reflect his values to the fullest, never be late. We must get the client's product. You have the product. Most importantly, no matter what you do. Deliver it to me immediately. Oh, where is the idol? That's the thing missing here. So, whoops. Okay, so the trapdoor is correct. Ah, so right, if he was doing it, then it must have been. There we go. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. When he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. No, okay, that's how he got in. Got it. Because the door was locked, the window was broken from the outside, and he was trying to make it look, I think, like someone broke in from the outside, when really he went through the trap door. Okay, that makes sense. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while. The intoxicating dinner party. Oh, there's 3 screens now. These sure are fine coats. An expensive cigar. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I'll pay you when I am back. David. Okay, so that's Little Pip. An overcoat and a hat. Box of cigars. Dear Mary, here's something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley, 1788, March 5th. Dear Miss... March 1st, 1788. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I'm certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. So, it should also be pointed out that this so-called Ash Blair, his face, is here, supposedly David Garan. So he's going under assumed names. A syringe with some liquid left in it. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Or your handkerchief. Ease. Ooh, okay, so we gotta figure out who was sitting where at the table. This is horrible. Embroidered handkerchief. I can't see the embroidery, though. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. 4 pounds and a shilling. The lady's not breathing and her face is bloated. Oh, that's Rose what was the last name? Cuthbert or Culver or something like that. 4 pounds. Fan. Rings with various gemstones. That's David Batley. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. Pack of cards. 2 pounds and a fork. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. 1 shilling. Got the keys. Small, simple key. Sure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Peter. Okay, that's Peter Batley. Ooh, the idol's in the case, in the safe. Well, well, Edmund. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and his spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. That is... Where's Edmund? There. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. Edmund Cloudsley. There we go. Once more, you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. Dear Uncle, February 1st, 1788. I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Please lend me 300. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Peter Batley. So that is Lady Richards. So this is Edmund Cloudsley's house. So he must have hired the guy. Wait a second. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, E.C. Yeah! This is the guy. He was working for Edmund. He wanted the idol, but it was given to Willard. So he had that guy follow him, and had Willard killed, and now he has the idol. Doors locked. Rello, Cthulhu, Star Child. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Stack of candles. Ink pot. 3 shillings and 2 pence. 4 shillings and a penny. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. E.C. M. Mademoiselle, the Laceless Count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. 4 shillings and a penny. A knife. Pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Depending on how ugly you are. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Sealed bottle labeled opium. No, it's not. It's not ripping off the mechanics, but it's doing the best part of it, which is the mystery. Okay, Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. Monkey Man 2, Tooth for Tooth. Oh, that looks like a, I don't know exactly what you call it, but lock-picking tools. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. Set of lockpicks, Ash Blair, finest tobacco, a dagger, pistol. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. EC. Oh, wait, what is this? Lockpicking tools. Stack of candles. April 7th. Dear diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Ink pot, 1 pound and 2 shillings. Porcius, the wise slave, fables about rulers that make you think. Sealed pot labeled print paint. Down with parasites, too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Ah, you're a revolutionary. Door to the outside, not locked. A big piece of meat, cut vegetables, pair of opaque bottles labeled water, sack of flour, basket of potatoes, 3 loaves of bread, some lemons. Full and sealed bottles with red liquid labeled wine. Full and sealed bottle with amber liquid labeled brandy. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for little Pip doing all of his errands. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitor. NB. David Garan's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. EC. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you were itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. E. Okay, so that's Ada. I have to use this letter to share good news. There was no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times, but ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Lucia. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope that our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Well, dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat. Therefore, prepare some alternative side dish. No pig bottle labeled water. Roast. Salad bowl. Half full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy. Half full bottle of red liquid labeled wine. An almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons. Half empty bottle of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Ah, the desk. Rose Hubert. That's it. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. Clearly he is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Hubert. Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787, August 1st, position housemaid, yearly wage £9. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you were having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Okay. So that's got to be Mary Richards, and then that's Lothar Richards. Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Okay. Okay, who asked for David? Mr. Walker. Okay, so she's the cook. That's Mrs. Smith. Yes, Smith, which means that's Mrs. Baker. Fourth one from every row. Platinello, Ideal Republic, Visions of Utopia with Order and Structure. Dr. Abram Anderson, Secret Codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider the short example. Money as denominator of value has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Yeah, Baker's the maid. Okay, so NB or Mr. Walker. Whoops. The fourth one from every row. Partially smoked cigar, partially eaten salad. Piece of roast, partially eaten salad. Salad untouched. Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Partially empty glass of yellow liquid. Salad. Piece of roast. Oh, wait. They said, Brian. And Brian Walker. Okay. So we've got to identify the rooms here. And then whose shit this is. So this is obviously David Garand's room. Mrs. Smith. Okay, so she's at the bottom, then Ada Baker must have gone here. Incorrectly filled slots, okay. Okay. Then this must be Brian Walker, and then I think little Pip. No. Mrs. Smith with 3 years of service. More shillings than a penny. Okay, I feel confident that's... Hmm. Hmm. Candles. She's got candles. So that is... Okay. And she doesn't have candles. N.E. So I think those are both David Grant, and then Brian Walker would be down here. Okay. Okay, so that is David Grant. Okay, so... Tools. Okay. Oh, that's little Pip over there. Got it. Okay, so we know Rose Hubert. So someone wanted blank blank dead, and thus blank blank poisoned the something. hid the necessary key in a blank. Pink liquid. Syringe with some left in it. Okay, so let's see if we can puzzle out who sat where. So we've got 5 seats. So it's Edmund, the Richards, Rose, and Peter. Miss Richards does not appear to enjoy meat, therefore okay, so she's one of these 3. Who's got the cigar? He's got a fork. Oh, which place setting it? Yeah, that one's missing a fork. Okay, so meat, red, and amber liquids. Ah. Okay. Just given the time period, he got the shilling. Okay, so she sat next to him. Hmm. So Rose wouldn't have been smoking the cigar. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so the cigar then was not Edmund because this is his house, so it wouldn't be in his coat. Which means that has to be Lothar. Untouch. Untouch. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Shit. So, we got 2 people left. Edmund and Rose. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so we've got Edmund and Rose. There's a syringe. Well, scrolling in is a bad idea. Okay, so Lucia Smith, who was she trying to seduce? Doesn't matter. Oh! A glass of peptic tonic before meeting. Yes, there we go. Peptic tonic is cloudy. Partially empty. Untouched. Man, it's gotta be the other way around. Hmm. Oh. No alcohol. That's the tip-off. He's got none. Okay. I think I got it. Someone poisoned the peptic tonic, I think, because red liquid, salad, people have already partially eaten everything else. Piece of roast. Poisoned the tonic. And if they were doing that, there's a full glass of peptic tonic at Edmund's place. So someone was trying to kill Edmund. Okay, so alright, so who wanted him dead? I think it's down with parasites. Yeah. Gotta be Brian. Brian Walker wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Right. So then someone poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key. So the tonic required the blue key. And he's got the key on himself. The heart key. What does that go to? Yeah, because this is in Edmund's personal room, so he would probably be the only one to have a key to it. And thus, Brian Walker poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a pocket. Um, Pink liquid, partially empty. So then did Lucia Smith? Oh, the key. God. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that is the point. Okay. Yeah, so many liquids. Uh, Okay, maybe he didn't poison the tonic. It would have to be, though. Tonic is the only thing that... only one person put down. Because this is Rose's place. She ate the salad. She ate and drank everything. Glass of red liquid. Other people drank the wine. Yes, I would agree. The person who wanted them dead and the person who administered the poison are probably different. Oh, the fourth letter of each line. Use substance to the fourth letter of each line to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Okay, Brian Walker committed the crime, but Dark Hand Steward. Oh, right. It's Ada Baker. Dark Hand Steward, and then she hid it in the pocket of the butler. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ag. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkhand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Okay, yeah, I figured that much out. She made the necessary key in a bag. What bag? necessary key in a bag. Okay. She used her ability to made a copy of the key to the medicine. Medicine cabinet is the blue key. No, that's a mattress. And then where's the actual physical key? Where is it? The syringe is in here. Yeah, that's a mattress there. Yes, he does. He has the key, so I think she put it on him to throw blame on him. Where did I get the bag noun from, though? I wonder if they're doing the, if by bag they mean old guy. I wonder if they're going for that. Oh, okay. She hit it in a bag. Oh, in that thing. Because it's outside of her room. Got it. Right here. That's the bag I think they're talking about. Okay, this is going to be the last one for the night. Because I'm probably going to go over 2 hours with this, but I don't care because I am loving this. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Henchmen for hire. Henchmen in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang, Brawler Robber, Artie Abe, Burkham Workhouse, Brawler has a cart. Little Billy, Hobbs Gang Burglar, enters through chimneys, Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, Burglar, Lockpick. Box of confectionery, and drawings of various hats. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keene, the number of... Oh, did it... I may have glossed over that. Enters through... Yeah, enters through chimneys. Go, coin, go! The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman, who is, as his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to 100 pounds. The man is breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. Ye see. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. 5 shillings, 3 pence, key, and a loaded pistol. A scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the locations of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. So that is David Gorin. Mrs. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. Okay, so that's Little Pip. And he's saying, go coin, go. So that is... what was the dog? Golden Doubloon. Ah! Sword. Ring with a ruby. A wrapped piece of confectionery. And a loaded pistol. Walter Keene. Well, yes, because this was after Rose died. He figured out it was poison, so yeah, he's not gonna fall for that again. Whoa! Okay, so the door was kicked in. Yeah, I don't know. Something... There's the idol. A small weight is tied to a pulled-down lever at the back of the idol. Ah! A club. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday, in the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You get your shares, we agreed. WK, Walter Keene. Set of lockpicks, pistol, and a saw. Okay, so that is Jack Nails. Party A, Burkham Workhouse. Brawler has a cart. Okay, so that is Party Abe. Oh! Vacuum. Oh, okay. So what is the spell on that? Upside down. Well, not cane, then 2 squares. Vacuum. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. On further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2. Small weight. Yeah, okay, so that has to be... That's Edmund Cloudsley. And then this is Walter Keane. Okay, gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be... Yes, they are... the golden idol, it has magic powers. You can cast spells with it. A great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea? First step, get gold by aiming at target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. So, yeah. Some spell went off. I don't know if it was because... I don't know if it was vacuum because these are... I don't know. I've got a rotten apple and a green apple. Shard of a vase. Yeah, it looks like it was a vacuum bomb because the door was broken. But then it exploded back outwards. Yeah, vacuum bomb of some... And then he's hiding in here with a pistol. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. Next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Oh, does this bring things back to life? Or like reverse aging, because something about the fruit, it went from rotting back to normal. And that's why he wants a dead body to try and reverse death. And he said, the more recently it has died, the better. So yeah, he can only turn back time so far with it. Oh, he wants to make himself younger, doesn't he? Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I performed at for it. Yeah, that's what he's thinking. Freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Oh. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. That's if its eye is red, it is ready for blank input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform this input, and it will turn red afterwards. Got it. Got it. Oh. I think that's like a forward and reverse. Yeah. You freeze and then explode. They're the reverse of each other. You freeze it and then you do the same spell, but the eye is turned red. So it is blue now. Oh, okay. So if it turned blue now, yes, that means it did a red action, which means this symbol has to be the reverse of whatever this dot is, but this dot shows up in the vacuum spell, so it did a reverse vacuum, essentially, if I'm understanding this correctly. So instead of creating a vacuum, it just pushed a whole bunch of, I assume, air into the thing, or that's air or water, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's air. And it blew out. Yeah, it was inside the vase, I think. Okay. Okay. So I believe that symbol there with the two squares represents air. Oh, okay. I think I get it. It's those two symbols here, or whether it's pulling something in or pushing something out. So, yeah, so this is pulling something in. Yeah, oh, increased or decreased. So, this is like decrease the matter temperature, I think. Okay, so that is gold. And I believe this is matter, and that's heat. Yeah, so this is decrease matter, which just caused everything to disappear. This is decrease air, so that's vacuum. But what happened was an increase air. So it basically built, it turned it into a pressure bomb, essentially. Gold filtering means so that's, let me double check, make sure I'm getting this correct. Decrease gold at that target and then increase gold. And then that symbol. So that's increase matter, like age or something like that. And he's trying to reverse it. This is decrease matter heat, increase matter heat. Okay. Yes, he doesn't know what it means yet. This is an unknown effect. Okay. Okay. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. And I believe then David Gorin. Okay, when Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. Okay. Oh, okay, so he set it on a trap. Okay, so meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. Lost consciousness. Okay, David Gorin, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, it would have been... It would have clubbed him. And that's, yeah, Hardy Abe. Okay, there we go. It's Walter Keane. Gain entrance to Edmund. Yeah, they brought him that saying, "Hey, here we go. Here you go. We got one." Just to get access to his place. Gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret force cabin. Gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? They managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Was he? That one went faster than I thought. I'm going. I'm still going. Oh God. Chapter 3: The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Okay. Footprints. Footprints, bloody streaks from 2 different sets of shoes. This clue's been at. Oh, who are you? He's got a tattoo on his back. The tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Loaded pistol. To David Gorin for reliable service from EC. Coil of rope. Shabby formal coat. Ash Blair tobacco. A dagger. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. WK. Who is WK? A hat. David Garan? Oh, this is different. Oh, we've got multicolored slots now, so one of two different things could go in each of these slots. Yes, he was. January 5th, 1789. Walter Keene. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and, with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. Walter Keene. Oh. I think David Garan was secretly working with the bandits. And they clubbed him to keep up the illusion for anyone else. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, water snakes. I think so. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, steward, initiate. Okay, so that would be make him a dark hand initiate. Oh, okay. David is taking the... That's not David. That is an initiate. He stole his stuff, tied him up, and is taking his place. Okay. Fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Okay, so Walter Keene is a member of this cult. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, in a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received... I think by despicable enemy, they mean Edmund Cloudsley, because he had the idol. And they want the idol back. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, and no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keene. Or if he wasn't a member of the cult, he was working for it. October 28th, 1789. Oh, there's this like 10 months later. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. Government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to cover for my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keene. January 16th, 1790. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-handed brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that, on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. You must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. Oh. Okay, this place. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Conception. You must endure the tests of snail, fire, water, tree, whatever that means, administered by Proud Beast Steward. Evaluation. You must endure these 4 tests administered by Darkhand Steward or Master. Transition. You must endure the tests of these 4 administered by Water Snake Master. Mission. You must endure the tests of these 4 administered by any master. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Ring on his pocket, on his finger. Proud Beast. Initiate. February 10th, 1790. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fates of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rights of the Brotherhood. Council of Masters. What? House on your back. Eating 3. You got a fish in a house. What? And 4. Okay, so this is clearly Jeffrey Hurst. Which trial is he undergoing? Okay, so this guy's a proud beast, but I don't know if that means anything. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining, both partaking in wine cups. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations in the hall, the Grim Reaper, the never-tiring teacher, the feeder of mouths. Ritual of Conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations in the hall, the never-tiring teacher, keeper of treasures, the mirror of the soul. Yeah, Ritual of Dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. Scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master. Required decorations of the hall, the keeper of treasures, the never-tiring teacher, the Grim Reaper. Ritual of Discord. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by Darkhand Master. Required decorations of the hall, the speaker to the blind, the Grim Reaper, the keeper of treasures. cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. The griffin has spoken. The man in the mask is not breathing. Oh, fuck. We gotta figure out who all these people are. Ah, those masks and the robes. That's how we figure out who is giving this ritual. It does look very Batboy. And this is very like Scarecrow. The griffin has spoken. Silver tankard with some red wine in it. Let us await the results from the chamber below. Ceremonial sword, ruby ring. The griffin has spoken. Ceremonial scepter, ruby ring. The griffin has spoken. A tray with a small vial of unknown substance and a ruby ring. Okay. Their masks match the house. And the robes are the rank. Dark hands, proud beasts, and water snakes. Sword. Okay, let me... Mask represents the house. So no, it's not that. Scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master. Okay, we've got the Grim Reaper here. So it can't be this. So it's either the Ritual of Squabble or the Ritual of Dispute. Dark Hand. Okay, sword must be borne by any dark hand. So one of these two is a dark hand, so he can't be. Scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master. So I believe that is Water Snake. And so that, the white robe, then has to be a master. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. So they can't be initiates. So then initiate. So if that was a water snake, yeah, then that one has to be Dark Hand. And then Proud Beast. Okay. It does, you're right, it does look like the increased glyph. Okay, so this guy is a Proud Beast Steward. Okay. Okay, so he's not a master, not a water snake, not a dark hand. So this is the the ritual of inception. So that's gotta be. Hmm. Oh, it's Lazarus Hurst. Okay, yeah, I had the wrong name. Okay. Dark Hand Brothers. So that's Jeffrey Sinclair. Water Snake Master. Proud Beast Master. Oh, wait, let's get that ritual. The Ritual of Dispute. There it is. Initiate, and so that must be Walter Keane. Oh, wait. Dark Hand Initiate. David. Target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Oh, so that is David Gorin. Taking the place of a Dark Hand Initiate. Okay. Okay. So, Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. Meanwhile, Lazarus first passed the Inception ritual to become Proud Beast Initiate. Okay, so Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other. Let me check my cup and died. Which. Okay, so I think they. Did they fix this? David Goran posing as Dark Hand Initiate. Challenge strength signal. Oh, signal to Walter Keene. Something. Which cup had no. Okay. Did he signal with the tankard? Yes, he did. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David. Yes, he did. Conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. Yeah. I believe the tankard is supposed to indicate. Yeah, it says the, with a tankard. Let me... Okay, nothing... Yeah, so this is David Goran. He's holding the tankard. And they have their backs turned, and Walter was defending. Oh, those are there are 3 houses and 3 ranks, so you have to identify which mask means which house and which robes mean which rank. You'd have to do that anyway, because to figure out which ritual is going on. Okay, I gotta stop for tonight, otherwise I'm just gonna go forever. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it for tonight. But I am on board with this shit. I'm gonna be back tomorrow night with more of this, and I'll be back with it every night until I finish it. Which I don't know how long that'll be. I think How Long to Beat said it takes about 6 hours to beat, so I think I may just go long tomorrow night and finish up what I believe are the remaining 5 mysteries. So yeah, that's it. This game is so good. I love it. Well, all right, that is it. Thank you everyone for watching. I will be back tomorrow night with more of the Case of the Golden Idol. So until then, everyone have a good night and have a good Friday. See ya. Bye-bye.